Hey, what's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. Tonight we'll be talking about the New York Knicks versus the Toronto Raptors, and let's talk about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. But before we get into the video, I want y'all to do the do, and you know what the do is. I want y'all to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Leave me a comment. And if you want to be notified when the next video drop, slap that notification bell. Alright, let's get into it. Toronto Raptors will be at the Garden Monday night to play the New York Knicks. They're coming off a 97-94 win over the Indiana Pacers. The Knicks had a nice win against the New Orleans, Zion Williams, and I'm going to say Brandon Ingram. So it was a good victory. I don't care. A win is a win. 123-117. So Toronto is a team. Unlike the Pelicans, I wasn't really worried about the win. I was worried about the Knicks having a letdown. But Toronto is a team that, even if the Knicks play good ball, I'm not going to say their best ball. If the Knicks play their best ball, I don't think too many teams is going to beat them in the NBA this year. But even if the Knicks play a good game, Toronto is still a team that can beat the Knicks. Although they have a 4-3 record, they are still one of the best. Not one of the best, but they're still a good team so far in the season. So we'll get right into Toronto, especially with their rookie forward, Scotty Barnes. He has been impressive. I'm not going to lie to you. So far, he's put in a steady performance against Indiana Pacers. He scored 21 points. He had 12 rebounds. I mean, his development is going to be key for the Raptors' success this season. OG Anunoby and Fred VanVleet, they also contribute in that win, scoring 15 and 16 points respectively. Head coach Nurse, he will hope his team capitalize on the momentum and string along a few more wins because they started the season off shaky that they got from wins. They're going back and forth. They're like a seesaw right now. The key player in this game for Toronto will be OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby has made incredible progress since his rookie year and is expected to take another step in the 21-22 season. He averaged 18 points, 5 rebounds, and almost 3 assists per game so far, filling the void left by Pascal Siakam due to injury. It was commendable how Anunoby has transformed himself into an all-around player from defensive specialist. He could be the Toronto Raptors' go-to player in the game against the New York Knicks. He could be, but you know what I'm saying? That's why I hope Julius Randle step up. The starting lineup is for the Orlando. Why I'm saying Orlando? I don't know. That loss is still in my mind. That loss to Orlando Magic left a bad taste in my mouth. Toronto Raptors predicting lineup was going to be guard Fred VanVleet, guard Gary Trent Jr., forward Scotty Barnes, and forward OG Anunoby, and center Precious Anunoby. I can't say that name. I ain't gonna. Anunoby. Alright, the Knicks, they display incredible team balance and they win against the Pelicans. They got the job done at both ends of the floor. RJ Barrett had a career game, while the backcourt of Evan Fournier and Kemba Walker combined for 38 points on that night. The Knicks was looking really good, and especially RJ Barrett and Evan Fournier. I really like their signing. I know people talking about we was gonna miss Reggie Bullock and Elfrid Payton. You see my face, right? You see my face. Head coach Tom Thibodeau has made the New York Knicks a team the NBA team don't want to play against. The Knicks are likely to make the postseason with ease if they continue this play. However, the Raptors are gritty, like I said, a gritty and physical team, so the Knicks will have to be on their best to beat them. The key player in this game, I would say, and I wouldn't really say a key player because Julius Randle been having an off night and everybody else been stepping up. So, like they said last year, 5, 10, 15. Just 15, baby. That's all it is. You got 15 people on the team and 15 people that make up the team. Alright, let's get to Julius Randle on real quick. After a rather subpar 2021 NBA playoff, Julius Randle has begun the new season with confidence. He has averaged 20 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists per game. Despite Walker and Fourier arriving, Randle remains Thibodeau's most trusted offensive leader, a testament to how much he has improved since joining the Knicks. Monday game is set to be a big test for Randle. He is likely to be matched up against Raptors' best defensive player, OG Anunoby. The predictive lineup for New York Knicks is, New Orleans is still out. Nerlens Noel is still out. New York Knicks predicted lineup is Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. The Raptors and versus the Knicks matchup predictions. Let's get to the predictions. The Knicks are in a superb form and possesses a much stronger squad than the Toronto Raptors. They're playing at home too, so all these factors may make them an overwhelming favorite for Monday's game. The Knicks should be able to defend their home court against the Raptors and move to 6-1 on the season. That's exactly how I feel. All right. You can catch that game either on MSG and TSN. You can also live stream it through the NBA League Pass. And let me just talk a little bit more about the Toronto's and their players. The team leaders is Scotty Barnes. He leads them in scoring. He also leads them in rebounding, assists. Let me back up. Scotty Barnes leads the team with 18.1 points a game. He snatched eight rebounds a game. Fred VanVleet, he leads the team in assists with 7.3 assists per game. Gary Trent Jr. leads the team in steals with 2.6. And my man, the center, lead them in blocks. That's all I'm going to say. I can't even say his name. Chris, who that? What's his name? Chris Boucher. Yeah, Chris Boucher. Scotty Barnes, like I see, he leads the team with 18 points, but per game he's scoring 20. Anunoby adding 17 points per game. Fred VanVleet, he averaged 16.25 points a game. Gary Trent is 15 points a game. Prince, after 2 years, 11 points a game. Then you got Mikal, I can't even pronounce that name. I'm be honest with you. I know I'm supposed to be a goddamn commentator, but some of these names is crazy. I'm be honest with you. He scored 25. I mean, these guys, like, the Knicks cannot sleep on these dudes because everybody is averaging double digits on this team. I'm be honest with you. There's nobody who's averaging 8 or 7 points. Everybody's almost averaging double digits. So the Knicks are gonna have to come out and really they're gonna have to really do something. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to do the do. Like I said, well, I want y'all to do the do. I want you to sign. I want you to subscribe. I want you to hit that comment section. I want you to hit that like button. I want you to slap that notification bell. Like I said, I want you to do the do. But I'm be honest with you. I think the Knicks is gonna win this game easily. I'm hoping the Knicks because I think the last two games, New Orleans and Chicago's, it showed us that we need to be more focused. And R.J. Barrett, I think that was going to be a breakout game. I know he usually have a stronger half throughout the season, but I think he's going to start the season off right. It's only 5 games, and he looked a little bit lackluster, but he be in the right position, and he's playing defense. So I think that New Orleans game is going to be a game to get him going. And if so, I feel sorry for other teams because if we can get R.J. Barrett scoring, getting back to his average, at least 17, 18 points per night, the way Kemba Walker is shooting, the way Evan Fournier is shooting, and we need my man Julius Randle to get out the slump. But Julius Randle being Julius Randle is good because he draws the double team. Even if he's having a bad night, teams know they have to put 2 to maybe 3 players on him defensively because at any moment he can break out. That's just the type of player he is. Let's run over to the New York Knicks stats real quick. Like I said, Julius Randle, he's averaging 20 points a game. He leads the team in scoring. He leads the team in rebounds at 11 per game, and he leads the team in assists at 6.5, which I'm kind of upset at because I thought that should have been Kemba Walker's job or Derrick Rose. We did bring him in we had Derrick Rose, we brought him in as a point guard, but I'm not mad. I'm gonna be mad at that. Julius Randle is basically leading the team in damn near every category except the steals. That's Kemba Walker. He with 1.7. The blocks is Julius Randle. I'm surprised. I thought it would be Mitchell Robinson, but it's Julius Randle leading us in blocks at 1.2. The Knicks, we have 1, And you know what? I just realized something, man. Yeah, the Knicks, I mean, we got Evan Fournier at 18 points a game. We got Julius Randle at 20 points a game. We got RJ Barrett so far at 17 points a game. Kemba Walker's averaging 22 points a game. And this is just these preliminaries, saying. Quickly gotta get on his job. Quickly really do gotta get on his job. You know what I'm saying? Quickly gotta get on his job. He do. Games played, points made, rebounds. Quickly really gotta step up his game. We put a lot of trust in him, and he's having a slow start to the season, but I expect him to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? He gotta stop rushing his shots. What's wrong with Quickly right now is that we want to play him as that shooting guard, point guard, and I think he's coming out. He's thinking too much. Just went over to players out. Nerlens Noel is day to day. Siakam, he's out. Wanadambi is out. Total points is over for 221, under for 211, 50% betting odds on both of them. Open at 212. That's for my betting people. The money line is at plus 225. The New York Knicks is at a minus 275. Open at minus 270, and Toronto open at plus 220. So you go get your money, go get your bets on, boy. Season performance, the records, Toronto is 4-3, New York Knicks 5-1. Away record, the New York Knicks are 2-1 at home. Toronto have a 2-0 record away from home. They both on a 3-game winning streak. Toronto is 22nd in points per game, whereas the New York Knicks is number 2 in points per game. Assists a game, New York Knicks is 12th. Raptors are 29th. Steals per game, the Raptors are 2nd. The Knicks is 19th. 28th in blocks for the Raptors and 6th for the Knicks. Rebounds per game, the Raptors at number 8 and the Knicks are 14th. I mean, when you go to their stats and their standing in each category, it's basically the Knicks is better than this and that. They're better than the Knicks in this. So, like I said, this is a game that if the Knicks don't come out focused, we can lose this game easily. Easily, we can lose this game. But with that being said, I hope everybody got a good night's sleep and happy Halloween, because New York Knicks is about to do a trick or treat for y'all on Monday. And I don't know. We got after this game we got Indiana and then we got Milwaukee Bucks. If we get past the Toronto, I see us beating Indiana Pacers. Indiana Pacers is at the bottom. That's kind of hard to believe. They do have a decent team over there, but they are 1-4 right now, 1-5. Depending on what they do in their next game. I haven't looked at any games or checked any scoreboards to see if they won their last game or not. But right now they're 1-5. So we can't overlook no team, but certain teams are not playing up to par, especially the Milwaukee Bucks. They're let me just go check the standings real quick so I can hit you where see where each team is standing at. I already know where the Toronto Raptors are standing number 7. The New York Knicks, they have us listed number 2 right here. Wizards number 1. Chicago Bulls number 3. Miami Heat number 4. Hornets number 5. 76ers number 6. Raptors 7. Bucks is number 8. And guess what? Hey yo, Mr. Sandy, the Brooklyn Nets, number 9. And the Brooklyn Nets have a record of 3-3. And the other day, Kevin Durant was so frustrated, he threw the ball so far up into the bleachers. I think they find his ass. Well, anyway, with that being said, I want everybody out there to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.